it's Friday. Welcome to a weekend reading vlog. This weekend I have a lot of reading to do just because all of the holds on Libby are becoming available and I really have to knock some books out this weekend. So right now I am finishing up In the Lives of Puppets. I'm about 80% done. I like it so far. It's pretty good. And I'm gonna try to finish that and go to the pool and just hang out there and read a different beach spooky thriller book. So yeah, I will keep you updated. Okay, I have this activewear set from Fabletics and I'm like, I think this works as a bathing suit. I don't care. Like, it's the same fabric when you think about it. It's shorts, I'm comfortable. Way more comfortable than I would be in a regular bathing suit, so that works. Okay, get my stuff together. Sunscreen. Spray sunscreen for my back. Face sunscreen. Sunscreen lip balm. Tampon. A claw clip. I have some napkins. Piece me up. I really hope when the cabanas is open. I hate the sun and my iPad will overheat too, so fingers crossed. Otherwise I won't be out there very long. I got my iPad, read, and my earphones and hat. Okay, I am ready. It's crazy how much stuff you need just to go to a pool. Do you ever think about that? That's why I don't go all that much, even though it's like a few feet out there. It seems like a chore. Okay, I'm back from the pool now. I finished In the Lives of Puppets, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. There were some parts of it that were kind of like the first half of the book I think was better than the second half. But the story was really great and sweet, and it was like a feel-good kind of book after it being sad. But it's kind of like a Pinocchio retelling, and the story of Pinocchio in itself is depressing anyway. But yeah, I thought it was really well written, and the story was good, and I definitely recommend it. So there's 2 characters in it that are super funny to me. It's kind of like dry, like dad joke humor, but I really enjoyed that. If you've ever seen the movie AI, I think it came out in like 98 or maybe 2000. I don't know, sometime around then. But it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I really enjoy it. If you like sci-fi, I would recommend giving it a try. When it came out, it was kind of like a big flop, but I think it was just really ahead of its time. It's so good, one of my favorites. But it's also like a Pinocchio retelling, and there were a lot of like parallels where this reminded me of that. So yeah, I enjoyed that part of it. It didn't feel super new to me because of that, but overall, I thought it was great. It was sweet, heartwarming at the end. The writing was awesome. So yeah, I really liked it. And then Drew got there after work, and we just both sat and kind of hung out and read, and he got in the water. I didn't. I stayed in the shade. But I started The Perfect Ruin. What was it by? I can't remember. I'll let you know later. But The Perfect Ruin, and it's a thriller. It's kind of a beachy read. It's based in Miami, and it's about this woman seeking revenge, and she has been wronged by this lady named Lola. We don't know what Lola did to her, but she basically blames Lola for, all of her misfortunes in her life and for everything bad that's happened to her and where she is now. and she is seeking revenge on her. I'm about 30% in. It's a speedy, fast read. It's really entertaining so far, so and honestly perfect for full-side reading. So yeah, I will give you another update once I have it. I got back, I had a banana, I took the dog out, and I am about to go for a walk, and I'm gonna listen to the audiobook while I'm walking, so I'll update you soon. Okay, so it's a bit later. I went on that walk and then came home. We had dinner, we talked to some family, and now I'm in my PJs, all cozy, and reading. Whenever I started on my walk, I was listening to the audiobook from like 30% to 50% on my walk, and a lot of stuff happened in that time. This book, it took a turn, like some things happened that I did not anticipate them happening. It got wilder than I thought it would get. So I'm really liking it so far. It's fun. It has like a dynamic of like rich, catty women that I really like. And this girl is getting some revenge. I don't think she's really a reliable narrator. She seems unwell a little bit unhinged, but I'm living for it and I like it so far, so I'm gonna keep reading. I'm at 53% right now, so I'll update you later. Hello, good morning. So I did not update you guys last night because I stayed up till 1:30 finishing that book, and I did not want to wake her up with my talking to you. So I am sitting in my car about to go to a yoga sculpt class, and I thought I would give you an update. And The Perfect Ruin, I really enjoyed it. It's super fun. I gave it 4 stars. I might even give it 4.5. Obviously, it's like not the best thing ever written, but it's fun, and I loved it. The twist I did not see coming. I did not think that was going to happen, and I was truly surprised by it, and that usually doesn't happen to me. So whenever I'm reading a mystery or a horror or anything like that, I'm always like trying to rack my brain at what the twist is. It's like my toxic trait. I hate it about myself. But I did not see it. It was fun. The women were catty, and it was just, there was drama, and it took turns that I did not expect it to take. So I really liked it. I think it's a really good, fast summer read. I really recommend it. So yeah, I'm gonna do this class and then head home, shower, and I need to like paint my nails and stuff. We're going to a barbecue later today, so hopefully I can get some reading in between there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna read next, but I'll keep you updated.
Take a picture of me. So that's what it's like,
Sticking everything. Okay, so it's Sunday now. Didn't get a ton of reading done yesterday just for the barbecue and all that. We were out pretty late last night, so I got about 20% into Pineapple Street. I like it a lot so far. It's very much like rich people drama. And then like someone from the outside coming into the family kind of dynamic, and how her partner's parents treat her, and that's kind of where we are right now, but also kind of looking into some of the other people in the family and how they're unhappy. So yeah, seems like a rich people drama commentary kind of thing so far. But I am going to drink my coffee and read some more, and I'll give you an update later. Okay, so I finished Pineapple Street. I did really enjoy it. There's some things about it that I'm kind of about. Overall, there were some characters that I really did not like, but I also kind of feel like that might be the point. you know, it's a story of an ultra rich family, and their dynamics and the people in their lives. And overall, even whenever the wealthy people try to do better or make changes, I think that the book wanted it to seem like they grew a lot and changed and became better people throughout, but I don't really know if I agree or like feel that way. I think that, I mean, especially one, Georgina, she's kind of insufferable, and even though she's like trying to like be better, it's still, I mean, she still has all of her money and is not making huge changes. And when you're trying to help people, but really it's for the sake of her feeling better, and she's not really giving up much. It's hard to like talk about without spoiling anything. But at what happened midway through, like I think it was like between 50 to 60% through, I did not expect it, and I did really enjoy the relationship that a couple of the people ended up having. So yeah, I thought it was fun, an easy, fast read. There's a good bit of humor in it that I enjoyed. And I do personally love stories of ultra rich people. Typically, I prefer the more of like ultra rich people, you know, behaving badly. That's why it intrigues me most. And this is more of we're looking at their family, and it's a drama, like literary fiction, where, you know, the characters are supposed to like progress and change over time. And I do agree with that a little bit, but not totally. So if, you know, literary fiction and drama, just like family drama, if that's not your thing, you will not like this. Overall, at the end, I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. I kind of feel like not a ton happened, but I'm also okay with that. I like slow burns, but yeah. Give it a 4 out of 5. I thought about giving it a 3.5, but I think it deserves a 4 because I did really enjoy myself reading this. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to read next. Let me look at my lippy here. Emily Wilde's Encyclopaedia of Faeries. I have no idea what that's about. I think it seems just kind of like a fun fantasy, and maybe like kind of summary, like the atmosphere, because it is like fairies, and the cover looks super cute. A curmudgeonly professor journeys to a small town in the far north to study fairy folklore and discovers dark fae magic, friendship, and love in the start of a heartwarming and enchanting new fantasy series. Oh man, I didn't realize it was a series. I'm not big on series. It's just not for me. I hate waiting for stuff. So, of course, there's a few that I've started, like Fourth Wing, that is a series. I think the second book is coming out this year. I mean, I could be wrong. I could have totally made that timeline up. But overall, I'm not huge into series just because I hate waiting and I forget. Like, I read so many books that, you know, as I pump through them, like, I tend to forget a lot of, you know, the small details, and that's why I don't like new series, because by the time the next one's out, I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time remembering, you know, who all the people are, what is happening. So does anyone else struggle with that? Is it just me? I don't know. It makes me have a hard time like wanting to pick up series, but I'm gonna give this a try just because it seems really fun and fantastical, maybe a little magical. So and the cover is really pretty too here. Oh, this also has great ratings, so just what I'm seeing on the Kindle app. I feel like sometimes the ratings on like Kindle or Amazon are totally different than Goodreads. But let's see. Yeah, here's the cover, if you can see it. Just looks super magical and has lots of flowers and mushrooms. So cute. All right, I'm gonna give it a start and I'll update y'all later. Look at my boys. Night.
Okay, so I am about 40 pages in so far, and it's not summery at all. It's cold. They're in Norway, like this girl's in Norway. It's cold, it's October, and it's snowing, so confused by the cover at the moment, but I am liking it so far. It's about a professor, a Cambridge professor, and she's going to Norway to check out their certain type of fairies that they have there, because she is working on an encyclopedia of all the fairies. And it's like a very small rural town, and it seems at this point that the fairies there are not nice or something, so and the townspeople are kind of wary of her being there, but that's where I am so far. But definitely confused by the cover. Really thought this was gonna be like spring, summer, with creeks and flowers and stuff, but yep, I'll let you know soon.
Hello, it's Monday now. I didn't update you all last night because I just read a little bit more. I'm at 40% into Emily Wilde's Encyclopaedia of Faeries now, and then I did that and I went straight to bed. I was super tired after doing nothing all day. I did a whole bunch of nothing, but you know, sometimes those are the most exhausting days, also when you're hungover. But it's really interesting. There's like footnotes in it, so it's like giving you like these fake, like these clippets of like fairy history along the way, so I really like that. I think that's interesting. One of her co-workers or professors that works at Cambridge as well has shown up and wants to help and wants to publish, you know, the study together. I don't know if I like him. He seems kind of sus, and that he might like take credit for some stuff. Also don't want to give anything away, and then I'm also worried they're gonna like there's gonna be like a romance between them, which I am not feeling at all. Just because I don't like the guy that much so far, so I hope it doesn't turn into that. We'll see. So far the fairies are pretty interesting. Some of them are kind of dark, which I like, and I wasn't anticipating that. So yeah, so far this would be like an amazing like cozy winter read. I am bummed that I thought this was gonna be summery and it's not, and you know, I should just like not think about that, and that shouldn't like hurt my review of this book. But man, the cover looks so summery and springy, and yeah, but oh well, that's okay. I'm very much like a seasonal reader. I love to read, you know, I always like to read them with the season when they're set, or at least like evokes the feeling of that season. So it's kind of a bummer, but I will move on. I will keep you updated on how the book goes. Also, this was going to be a weekend reading vlog. It's just going on. It's not ending. I think I'll just keep it going until I finish this book, to let you know that, and maybe I'll finish it today. I don't know, either today or tomorrow, we'll see. But yep, happy Monday. Okay, I just finished the book, and I didn't really like it. I think that the story was interesting. There were some unique parts to it that are different than a lot of fantasies that I've read, and it kind of goes in a way that I didn't expect it to go, so I did enjoy that. I also really enjoyed the little snippets of like fairy history and footnotes there. I also like that it wasn't all like sunshine and rainbows, and there were like, you know, bad fairies, and how most of them were actually bad that we saw. And I like how all the characters kind of end up coming together in like a full circle kind of thing. But yeah, I wish it was summery, but it is not at all. Would be like the perfect winter book. Or I think I might try and read the second one when it's out. I think I'm gonna go with
3.5 stars for it, just because it's not exactly what I was hoping for. Man, that cover really threw me for a loop. I thought the story would be very different. But honestly, if I would have read this in like February or March when it was like really cold or something, I would have been like, I probably would have loved it so much more. But I like the story. The romance ended up being good. I ended up really liking the male character that at first I was like, this dude's annoying, but yeah, I ended up liking how the characters changed. So, and I feel like the ending was pretty good, even though it is a series. I think that it wrapped up well, and I enjoyed that too. So thanks for watching this vlog, and stay tuned for the next one. If you enjoyed this, I hope I get a little bit better about this. This is totally new for me, so thanks for bearing with me. But yeah, this was fun for me too, so I look forward to more vlogs.